Matthew chapter 10 is another proof text when it comes to God's providence, the doctrine of providence. You see, the Son of God declares that not even a sparrow falls from the sky that is not known to God. Every hair on our head is numbered by God. We get this idea in our minds. It is a wrong idea, but we get this idea in our minds that God only controls the big events in world history. We think about how God controls the rise and the fall of empires, the Roman Empire, the Babylonian Empire, the Assyrian Empire. And God brought those nations and those empires to the forefront of world history and then saw to their disappearance. And we say, and we can see, and we can trace God's providence and God's control with regard to that. We see Him as He brings kings and queens to the throne, and then He dispossesses them of their crowns and of their thrones. We see how God is in control of wars and world wars across the land. But brethren and sisters, we come to see from these verses that God's providence extends to the little events that happen in this world. Events that never make the front cover of Fleet Street's newspapers or the news headlines. Let me ask you, when was the last time you ever read in the newsletter or in the Irish News? I'll keep it right. I'll keep the balance right. I better not keep you all happy. Or maybe you turned on the radio and you said, breaking news, a sparrow fell in Portlaoise today. You never read it. But these events are known to Almighty God. I want us to take a few moments just to consider then these two objects that the Lord Jesus Christ takes out and brings to our attention, employing them in these verses to speak of His providential care of His own children. And I trust that what we'll come to see and learn, these things are simple, but I trust that they will help us as we venture out into a new year with all of that uncertainty around us, that we'll come to understand that if He cares for the sparrow, and if He knows the number of hairs on my head, then certainly He'll take care of me. He'll take care of me this year, as He has done every year since I came to put my faith